When did your company realize this wasn't some ordinary hack, but rather one of OpenAI's most advanced models gone rogue, is what I'm hearing? Is that even an accurate statement? What happened here?
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but what was very clear for us really early in, and even already during the events, right, which are now roughly 2 weeks ago, was that this was no normal hacker. Like, first of all, we were like receiving all these like thousands and thousands of events in parallel, which we don't get usually. But also it was a very strange hacker because he was not looking for any password credential or credit card system. It was really looking for this solution to a benchmark and this data set that we're hosting. So like what's happening there? So quite quickly we understood this was an AI. This was like very likely an AI agent. But then we really knew it was OpenAI agent only when they reached out to us about a week later, right? And they say, we were training, or we were working on this evaluation, and something happened. And then just after that, we published a joint blog post where they explained a little bit more on their side of the story.
So AI reached you about a week later. Did you already suspected, though, this was an advanced hacker? Did you know it was OpenAI?
No idea. There was some traces that we saw were pointing back to, and we're actually gonna publish very soon, possibly today or in the coming day, an extended exploration of what happened, extended details, so everyone can understand and can see for themselves. But we were seeing some traces that was pointing back to OpenAI. But maybe it was a little bit too crazy for us to really consider the most likely possibility.
Thomas, I've been reading a lot about you today and a lot of your interviews. You've said there were roughly 17,000 attacks from multiple IP addresses in a very short period. What exactly was the AI trying to accomplish? Was it stealing data? Was it looking for vulnerabilities, or something else completely?
So the AI was really, and how we constructed that, first during the attack and then in the day after, the AI was really looking for this solution to the challenge that was submitted to it. So we evaluate AI agent by asking them to solve tasks. And one of these tasks is exploit gym, which is intended to understand how good they are at exploiting vulnerabilities in software. It's good to know, how good they are. It's also a safety measure. We want to understand their capabilities. And so we have one of the largest platform, both for models, AI models and data set, but also for evaluation benchmarks. So the AI concluded that instead of solving the test, it could actually try to find the answer, just like maybe a student sitting in the professor's room to the professor's office to try to get the answer to the test, right? So the AI was trying to do that. It like Googled us. It concluded that most likely we had the solution to the test we're asked to do, and then it decided to try to penetrate our infrastructure to get the answer to the private on the private data set that hosts the answer to the challenge.
Thomas, so the everyday person who knows enough about AI as a consumer, this is mind-blowing to me, but you're in this space, you're an expert. Did this blow you away? Was this shocking to you at all?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. Even like someone who's actually using this AI. So I know they can do that. Like we use them right now. You probably see that, right? Like a lot of coding is now done by AI themselves. Yeah. So we ask them to do, and like even like everyone, like my son is using things like Lovable to basically make websites. So everyone is starting to be a little bit accustomed, I think, to how AI can create code. But still, like seeing, how AI can like actually penetrate your system and so easily and in a way that's a little bit scary for cybersecurity. I think for me, it became really a wake-up call that everyone needs to take cybersecurity. Every company needs to take cybersecurity way more seriously than in the previous years.
Yeah, you have said this is a wake-up call. It's a game changer. You've also added this will be one of the most common types of cyber attacks that we see, but that most firms are not aware that the game has changed. So how should they evolve here? How should they prepare for something like this possibly happening? Is there a way to prepare?
The thing is, cybersecurity has always been a game of attack becoming smarter and smarter over time. It's been the case since the internet was invented, right? There have been ever increasing, tools for hackers. So I would say this is not fundamentally different than just this increase in attack. And the thing is, you always need, and that's what has been happening for the past 10, 20 years, you always need just to rise up with more smarter and smarter defense. And we were able to do that quite quickly. We could shut down the attack in just a few tense hours, you know, like after 2 days it was gone. And this was the first of the kind. So we spent a lot of time just trying to understand what was happening. But for the next people, like, the next team will be just like, oh, that's an AI attack. We spin out our open source model, we process what's happening, we understand where the AI is going, and we're going to stop them. So this also made me quite confident that
we can handle it.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Well, it seems like it's a game of catch up, but it was so good to talk to you. I have no doubt it was a few tense hours. I'm glad it worked out. And I think this is, to your point, a wake-up call for all of us. Thank you again, Thomas Wolfe. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.